Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Welcome back, guys. Look, we're gonna talk about some big coming, some big change. Technically, yes, there's change always coming, but look, this is the message I got. Okay, karmic contracts are coming to a close. All right. So the big subject here is: did you learn the lesson? Did you learn the lesson? Did they learn the lesson? Did somebody learn the damn lesson? Okay. Um, that's what I heard. We're gonna pour some Florida water here, clear up this space. Um, there's something hidden, okay? Hidden secrets, hidden lies, hidden agendas. All right, somebody's been, look, a douche canoe in the back. I don't know. I mean, I feel like some of y'all know that. Some of y'all expected something was not quite right, okay? Could have been wondering when something was going to change, when something was going to be exposed. Yeah, I'm hearing About Damn Time by Lizzo. About damn time. About damn time for something, okay? Um, some transformations being forced on people, that forced endings on others. Something's harsh, but it's necessary. I don't know. Okay. This is like the Most High, 144 on the timer, saying somebody needs a good sitting down. Okay. Because they've been doing too much, trying to like overpower people, smother them, smother their dreams, smother opportunities. Okay. Silence them even. It's time for people to take their power back. We're exposing some injustices that took place. Okay, we're exposing some truth. All right, about things that people are doing in the dark, so to speak, hiding from others. All right, some facade mask, needs to fall. Look, I know y'all are probably tired of hearing about it. I get it. Me too. But this is what it is. I provide the messages. They're going to be the same until people change their damn ways. And I know there's nothing you can do about it. I get that. But at the same time, if you know somebody is like this, don't I'm not saying this is what you're doing, but don't wait for somebody to get their karma before you move on or before you decide that you're free to pursue your dreams. Okay? Look, I've been done wrong. Straight dirty. Dirty, dirty. Not even Christina Aguilera kind of good dirty. Just dirty, dirty. Okay? After shit's happened to me in my life. And I kept pushing. And sometimes, more often than not, it feels like I'm pushing against a damn brick wall. And you'll have people out here saying, well, that means you're not going the right way. Well, if you feel called to do something and you're feeling pushback, maybe that means you are going the right way. And people don't want you to. Look, this is your first time here. I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. That's not what I do. I tell you what you need to hear. We talk about sensitive topics. I'll give it to you straight. It might sound crazy, but if you believe in black and white and only the things that you can see, this is not the channel for you. Because there are some ugly things out there. Things that we can't see. Things that we may not want to believe, but they're true. I've seen people that I thought were really good do really shitty things. So we're going to get into it. Now, I can be talking about your energy, somebody in your energy, okay? Somebody who did something to you, whatever. Y'all gonna know if a situation sounds familiar. I can even be talking about somebody that's in your life, okay? It's just like that. Now, when I was getting ready to channel and get everything ready for you guys, I saw 111. It was a 111 on the clock, okay? So we're gonna get into it, find out what's going on, right? What does Scorpio most need to know right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awakened, connected with your true self. You are in alignment and moving in the right direction. Look at this, resisting transformation. These fell out like this. So some person is in alignment, moving in the right direction, awakened, connected with their true self. Okay? 555 on the timer. Someone knows. They know who the hell they are. They know they're going the right way. Someone else is fighting that. They don't want something to change. They don't want somebody to know who the hell they are. Resisting transformation. When I woke up today, I heard, gentlemen, start your engines. Now, a couple days ago, I was doing reading and I heard, rev your engines. What? Y'all. That was Libra. This is Scorpio. Next sign. Everything goes right in order. So if you watch all the signs, they tell a big story, the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? And you might hear something and think, oh my gosh, that can't be going on with multiple people. I assure you, it is. I assure you. It sounds crazy, but if you start talking to other people, you will find out what you think is so wild, it's just happening to you. It's not. It's nuts. Okay? Look, there's over 8 billion people in the world. There are many people who have like nefarious motives. Okay? They're just, look, shitty people afoot everywhere we go. That's just how it is. Resisting transformation. I'm telling you. They just keep doing it. They just keep doing it. I mean, when are you? They don't want something to stop. Rebuilding. Does somebody, 1, 2, 3, 4, awaken? So this is like you rebuilding. Somebody else is resisting. Somebody doesn't want you rebuilding. Uses karmic readers to produce a false narrative to throw others off the right trail. This has been coming out. Pretty sure this came out for Libra too. A couple of times I did a reading last summer about karmic readers on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's what it's titled, y'all. There's a ringleader for them. There's a ringleader for this person. This karmic reader thing, there's a ringleader, okay? There's somebody who directs what they need to say, okay? Something like they don't show the cards, or they will show like they show themselves, then they don't show the cards that are coming up. Something's backwards. Like they give backwards stories to make it sound like the bad guy's the good guy and vice versa, okay? When I say guy, I don't mean male, I just mean person. Whoever the hell needs to hear that, apparently. Somebody takes something verbatim to use it to their advantage, to twist something. Well, they said this, so it must mean that. It's not. To whoever needs to hear this, if you feel like you are drawn to do something, okay, literally, like you feel pulled, something is passionate, like this for me, just do it. And keep doing it. No matter how many people are pissed about it. No matter how many people tell you it's not going to work. F them. I said what I said. See? Mixed signals. They're trying to mix the signal up. I told you. They're trying to mix the signal up. This is all other people. This is like somebody trying to rebuild in alignment, right? Connected with their true self. Somebody's trying to mix signals up. Trying to make it seem like sending chaotic energy out. Making it seem like somebody's not. We're going to look into that. I don't know what the shocking attack is. Ooh. That's what it is. That looks like a tower moment. 11:11. Well, that must be relevant. 11:33 on the timer. A shocking attack, consequences, cause and effect. That looks like a tower moment to me. As a matter of fact. Let's go to the cards. Just shocking attack, consequences, cause and effect. Come on. That's what it is. I just spoke the truth. That's no bullshit. Saying it like it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's harsh. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, y'all. And somebody didn't want to see it. Somebody spoke the truth about something and somebody didn't want to see it. They didn't want to believe it to be true. Truth hurts. Another Lizzo song. Truth hurts. Another Lizzo song. We got divorce falling out here. And forged your signature. That keeps coming up. Baby. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, something is There's more spirit. What's Scorpio going through? What are they dealing with? Etc. We've got 12, 12. Yeah. Yes. Balance. Positive shifts. Deepening connections. Positive sign for twin flame journey. Blah, blah, blah. If y'all believe in all that jazz, okay? Divine support. Divine putting things into right order. Something feels very necessary. Because somebody's been holding back. I'm feeling called to put it right here. Cause and effect of somebody holding back something. Trying to hold somebody back from where they're supposed to be. Someone's stalking another. Somebody's watching what another person does. I just heard with a vengeance. With a vengeance? 555 on the bottom. With a vengeance. Situation, relationship with a woman with dark complexion and or dark hair. Somebody's watching another person rebuild their life. Somebody's watching another person rebuild their life. There's a change for the better coming. Finally. Like I said, something's been going around and around and around. This is so strong, and it has been so strong, and I am so sick and tired of this energy coming up, y'all. 15 on the timer. I am so tired of this energy coming up because someone is refusing to change, refusing, I don't know, to take accountability, to do what they're supposed to do. All right. Well, you just want to stay a demon? Fine. Bye, Felicia. Stay a fucking demon. Get out of my life. Get out of my energy, right? That's what it feels like. It feels like move the on already. I'm over it. There's a feeling of frustration, agitation, attitude, but much deserved, okay? If somebody was crappy to you, you don't have to be nice to them. You're not going to find all love and light and sprinkling rose petals on shit at this channel. That's not what I do. Never been about that. Never going to be about that. We are light and dark. We're all about empowerment. You do you, baby boo. If they don't like it, tough shit. If you're moving it with good intention, that's all that matters. So be a bitch if you need to be. Who cares? Did they care when they were doing what they were doing? Nope. Hail to the no. Refusing to compromise and personal boundaries. Okay, this goes so many ways. This feels like putting boundaries up and I'm not budging. I'm not bending. I'm not giving up who I am, what I believe, what I know to be true about what's happened to me, right? When I say this, I'm talking about you, all right? Whoever this pertains to. It's moving in that type of energy. You do you, boo, and I'm going to do me. And as long as you leave me alone, we'll be good. People can take that however they want, but I'm going to tell you right now, people that have toxic masculinity within them are going to find that as an attack, as a threat. Grow up. Heal up. Don't be a douche. That's men and women. This is also somebody saying, I'm not going to allow you to treat me that way. I'm putting up my boundaries, standing my ground. And if you don't like it, shut up. Shut up. You do this person dirty, but then you get mad that this person's got an attitude with you and you want to act like you're the victim? Sit down. Sit down. I said what I said. This is the channel of we don't give a anymore about being polite, about dimming ourselves, about being smaller to make somebody else more comfortable, your comfort, because you didn't care about ours. You want to get real with it? We can get real with it. But you're not going to like what we have to say. You know what that is? A whole lot of not my problem. It's not my problem. What'd I say? Dishonest partner. What? Yes. Your little prince or princess is a whole ass POS. Somebody out here playing somebody. Exactly. That's what you get. This double standard's bullshit. What's good for one person isn't good for another. Oh, it's okay if I treat you like crap, but when you stand up back to me, it's not okay. When I treat on you and treat you like crap, and I cheat and I tell you it's your fault and I do all these things and you give it right back to me and say, I'm sorry, excuse me, the fuck you just say? Let me tell you why you did what you did. And you show that person who they are. That's not okay. How dare you? How very dare you? Keep talking. Keep telling your truths. I don't care how many people you piss off. The more people you piss off, the better. Because if you're speaking truth, then it's you doing something right. Because people don't like to hear it. They want to tell you that it's you, it's your fault. I'm telling you, somebody did somebody dirty. This is not somebody who, this is, okay, so whoever got done dirty, right? This is, I stopped the cycle. I did what I was supposed to do. I healed, I blah, 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 right? Somebody else kept on with their little narrative, their little story, you know, thinking they were going to get away with it. That's cute. I like the optimism, I guess, but don't come a knocking when life bites you in the ass and you want to know why. I done told you already, but you didn't want to listen. Look at this. Double standards, arguments, and conflicts. I'm telling you, somebody else is allowed to do it. You're not. Something is always another person's fault. No reflection. Bullshit is what this is. You got changed for the better over here. Look at that. They don't want to believe it. They are not going to want to believe it. No, they are not. They're not. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to see it, baby. I'm telling you. This is doing the most to keep somebody held back. To keep someone stuck. This is someone doing the most to make another person's life absolutely fucking difficult. We all deal with it, right? We all deal with our own lessons and things like that in life, okay? I know people who've gone through, you know, very minimal. They seem to kind of get through very easily. Things just kind of fall into place for them. And then other people I see go through, you know, good people go through tons of crap needlessly. You're going to have some people say, well, it's because you weren't learning a lesson. Well, you maybe need to look at why you're choosing those kinds of people. Shut up right now, immediately, with that bullshit narrative, toxic therapy crap meant to turn around everything that happened to you on you. Bullshit. Not everybody chooses things out of a dark place. Not everybody chooses things out of a hurt place. I've seen good people who make choices for the best reasons and help people. Not because they don't know their worth. Not because they're weak. Quite the contrary. It's because they're strong. It's because they're brave. It's because they choose to tackle the shit that other people are too weak to take on. And those people that have been through multitudes of crap in their life, I would pick them any day, all day, to be on my team over the people that have had it relatively easy, who just seem to go with the flow with. Why? Because that person who's been through everything, baby, that's a warrior. They're unstoppable. You can't break them. This person will fucking fold under pressure because they don't know what to do. Yeah, you're not going to find typical therapy type shit here. Not happening. Not happening. Oh, you'll find a lot of that on YouTube. And if that's what you want, you know, love and light and fluff, there's other channels for that. Not going to find it here. But I guarantee you, What you will find is somebody validating how you feel instead of telling you that there's something wrong with why you feel that way. They truly believed the grass was greener somewhere else. Now they realize they couldn't have been more wrong. No shit. Something seemed perfect. Too good to be true. I'm sure they did. And what the hell were they using you for? Because I guarantee you that person was using you for something if they seemed perfect. That was a mask. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They lie. That's what they do best. If you hook them up to a lie detector, their lying ass would blow all the fuses. Thank you. What I say. And you know what's sad is usually it's the strong people, the good people, right? It's like your strength emits a light. Some people, I almost wonder, like, sometimes if some people find that as a conquest, you know, like they, like those people are some challenge. They're gonna break them. Oh, God. That is could not be further from the truth. Trust me. They thought they could break me. They thought that they could stop me from doing this. All it did was add fuel to the fire for me to keep going forward. You know what I'm saying? They always find out when they put the wrong one. And that's what's happening. Scorpio, I cannot. Somebody could be moving to a new location soon, okay? You or them. Now, this can mean physically or spiritually. I meant it to mean physically. However, I have found, okay, after meditating, speaking with my guides, sometimes this means like even higher up in ascension. So, it's possible that there's a change for the better coming that's going to allow you to move to a new location. That's going to make your life better, easier, more relief, okay? Provide you with some type of comfort, you know, for the BS that you've been through. It could be moving to a new location soon in the fact of ascending even higher, okay? Gifts heightening, some path expanding for you, something like that, okay? They are trying to set you up to get you arrested. This is how deep somebody wants to go. I told you, stopping at nothing. They will stop at nothing, right? This is like blame shifting. I just heard a karmic partner who's trying to somebody wants to hold on tightly to some meal ticket that they have. They want someone else to go down for the shit that they did. Try the divine and see how well that works. It's not a threat. I believe that there is a higher power. This just a show, baby. It's just school. I mean, honestly, we're like the damn experiment. Some of us are here to teach other things, to show them things, to awaken them to things. And people say, oh, well, where was God during this and where was God during that? Don't worry. We've all questioned that at some time in our lives. Hell, I'm reading a book, again, from Bill O'Reilly about the witch trials. It burns my ass. Every time I read it, man, it pisses me off. If I could go back in time and knock some heads, I sure the hell would. But when somebody crosses, when they've gone too far, when they keep doing something, when they're trying to stop someone, thwart someone from doing their purpose, what they are called to do, in my core, I feel like things happen out of the blue, sometimes unexplained. Sometimes people called it. They knew it was coming. They didn't know how, but they knew. The divine steps in. We don't always understand why or when or how, but a lot of times we just have a knowing that we can't explain. That's that. And that's just like knowing somebody's a POS, right? Could have told somebody. They didn't believe you. Not surprised. You are going to be utterly shocked when you find out just how deep the person in your situation betrayed you. Like I said, stop at nothing. These are, I'm telling you, when I say soulless individuals, these are people, the things that they have done to others does not keep them from sleeping at night. No. You know what keeps them from sleeping at night? Getting caught. Stop talking to the same friends and family about your partner. They're covering up for them. Somebody's family and friends are covering up for someone. And somebody's talking to them, maybe trying to get some guidance. This can be somebody's family, their own family, working with the other person. I just heard yes. Yes. Someone's own family. Again, another lesson. That whole blood is thicker than water. No, it's not. Because those who you trust, those who you think have your back, they're the first people to betray you because they think they can, because you'll never suspect them. They should always be the first ones you suspect. I have more family that have lied to me, betrayed me, done me completely dirty. And I was like, holy crow, like, what the hell? The people who stand by you through thick and thin, the people who will sit with you in your darkest times, that's your family. And there aren't going to be a lot of them. Usually those with the smallest circle have the most loyal circle. You are meant to do big things and be seen. Do not let them stop you. Do you know what that tells me? You have a purpose. You have a purpose that they're trying to stop you from. Helping others in some form or fashion. Here it is. Again, confirmation after confirmation. You are on the right damn path. Somebody is trying to make it exceedingly difficult for you. Exceedingly difficult for you. Like somebody's trying to throw like monkey wrench after monkey wrench at you. They are, seriously? This blows my mind. They are jealous and envious of your authenticity and unique style. You know what's crazy is we're all unique. We don't all have the capability, right, of being professional basketball players, of being professional singers. Those are very unique gifts to a person. But do you know what we all have the capability of being? Authentic. Authentically ourselves. Uniquely us. Embracing that which we're really good at. And not allowing others to force us into some other role that better makes, it fits their narrative. It makes them more comfortable. We all have the capability of being authentic and unique because we are. It is a choice to hide yourself. It is a choice to go to sleep and follow the other sheep. It is a choice. It's a choice. But if you are authentic and you stay true to yourself and you speak truths, sometimes harsh, the sometimes harsh truth, you speak truths, you ruffle the sheep's wool. They don't like that. They don't like it. Okay? Because then you're messing up the flow of things. They can't have that. No. Mess it up. Shit, boo. Make it chaotic, why don't you? Because fook them. Look at this. Hiding money. Hiding money. Stopping at nothing to hold back from you. To keep you from rebuilding. To make life ridiculously hard for you. I guarantee this person is smiling in your damn face. Like it ain't no thing. Like, huh? I would never do that. Yes, you sure the fuck would. Come on. Yes, they are jealous of your strong connection to the divine. Again, this is something we can all have. It's a choice. Do you know how you get a strong connection to the divine? You stay authentic. You be yourself unapologetically. You don't conform. You don't sell your soul. You don't lie. This is not difficult to do. There's not a complicated math equation. Okay. This is not like I don't have the key to that door. I'm not allowed. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You just have to believe it. You have to be open to it, right? I couldn't do this. I couldn't do tarot, divination, things like that. I couldn't do this if I didn't believe it. See what I'm saying? The Most High, like, benefits those, right? Gives to those who give back with whatever talent, whatever gift, okay, whatever unique ability they may have. In some form or fashion, you will receive back for that. If you're doing it for the right reasons, okay? If you're just doing tarot, right? You're pumping out 20 readings a day. Just saying whatever. Not even, you don't give a shit about the cards. You don't care what it says. You're just throwing stuff out. You're reading the meanings of the cards. You're not anything else, okay? Very surface level. You're doing it for the clicks. You're trying to do it for drama. You're not doing it to really help someone. That's doing it for the wrong reasons. That's following a fad. That's just trying to make money. That's not the same thing. Work, play, create on the schedule that works for you. You see that? That works for you. Don't let anybody tell you that it needs to be a certain way. You see what I'm saying? If you want this to work, you have to have a strict routine and a strict schedule. No, you have to stay consistent. Consistent. Make a goal. I'm going to do at least this many readings a week. Okay, I'm using this as an example, all right, because it's in front of me. I'm going to do this at least this many times a week. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to, keep trying to build on that or whatever. I'm going to go to bed when I'm tired. Not everyone's body or mind works the same. It's like not everybody has to be on a very strict schedule. Some people are like, I work best in the morning. Okay, then build your schedule around that. But if you feel like your creative flow is more at night, then build your schedule around that. Your life is your life. Build your schedule around what works for you. We're all on different, clocks, so to speak. One of my closest friends works better on, a twilight schedule, And she has found unique ways to make that work for her. Some people work better in the morning. They like getting up at the ass crack of dawn and going to bed at 7 p.m. Knock yourself out. Honestly, I'm anywhere. But my preferred is waking up mid-morning, right? Staying up late at night when the world is quiet. I can't explain it, but it's it's just more peaceful for me. Nighttime is more peaceful for me, Some people push you've got to do it like this. That works for you. Stop pushing your lifestyle, your way on other people. It's that simple. If that works for you, that works for you. Period. Keep moving forward. You're not looking back. Yeah. Yeah, you're not interested in repeating things. You want to build. I've learned my lesson. I want to keep moving forward. I want to apply these lessons that I've learned. Keep building better relationships, moving my life forward. It's another thing they don't really like. They are still in love with you, and their current karmic partner knows it. Well, I mean, if you're a badass, authentic person, I'd still be in love with you too. Maybe they shouldn't have been lied about it. Maybe they shouldn't have masked their emotions, masked their feelings. Maybe they should have been authentic. But no, this is somebody who wants to fit in with society, to look a certain way. F them. Look at this. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you right now, Somebody's about to get a wake-up call that kicks them right in their tuchus, realizing you were the gift. The abundance has always been with you, right? That Empress energy, that light, that purpose, the legacy, where all the good shit really is. They wanted to act like you were difficult. No, you weren't difficult. They were. You were trying to help. They just wanted you to shut up and fall in line and listen. Baby boo. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Somebody needs to get a DNA test. I told you. There's a karmic partner out here who does not want to lose their meal ticket, baby. They do not want to lose their meal ticket. They want to hold on to somebody as tightly as they can. It's like you took a DNA test, found out you're 100% that bitch, right? Thank you, Lizzo. Not this person. This person put on a facade. And now they're getting caught up. When it comes to deceit, lies, hiding their true self, somebody met their fucking match. Good. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that good. Maybe now somebody will learn their lesson. Maybe now someone will unleash their authentic self, will let their light shine, their uniqueness shine. That's the whole point of us being here. That's the whole purpose. Not money, not fame, not being in some partnership and, trying to keep up with the Joneses and look better than the next person. It's fluff. It's bullshit. Has nothing to do with real life. Nothing at all. It's facade. Ex-partner or spouse wants you to unblock them. This could even be energetically. If you said, I don't have them blocked, it could be energetically. You could have such a strong aura or light shield around you that you feel unapproachable to them. That's not a bad thing. That actually makes me laugh. Because they didn't want that. What'd I say? Keep speaking your truth loudly. That's all right. Don't quiet down. Hell no. They want you to shut up. Get a microphone. Get a megaphone. I don't care. Actual. You see that? Dark spell work is backfiring. Not pretend. Not evil eye. Okay? Not their thoughts. No. This is some cauldron shit. This is some jars. All right? Some candles, some herbs. Okay? Some moon shit. Some rituals done for nefarious reasons. Binding reasons. Sacrificial reasons. Not good. This is the witchy woo-woo stuff that gives witches, healers, right? All that stuff a bad name. These people are pieces of shit. I said what I said. If that offends somebody, that ain't my problem. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't do things like that, right? Don't do anything to intentionally harm another person. If you are taking time out of your day to specifically do something with the intention of causing harm to another individual, check yourself. I ain't got time for those crafty people. You're going to need a lawyer soon. You're going to need a lawyer soon. Somebody's going to need a lawyer soon. Somebody's going to need a lawyer soon. And whether that's to look over documents, okay? And getting something like having somebody look over some kind of, I just heard confidentiality agreement. Somebody to read the fine print to make sure everything's, this feels like a job offer. I just heard job offer, okay? Whatever that is, wow. Maybe somebody wants you to work for them. That needs to stay confidential. Maybe the work that you do. I don't know, okay? You could be having to fight for inheritance or claim it. Claim it. Have a legal representative claim it for you. Something will be afforded to you at the right time, I'm hearing, whatever that means. So maybe if you need a lawyer but you can't afford one, when you need one and state the purpose, you're going to have somebody for somebody. Step forward and help you out, do it for you, okay? There's some kind of life-changing experience coming up for someone, okay? Something's for the better. Something's good. Something's good, though. Like for the work that you've been doing, that you do, for like standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs, standing up for other people. Something is very good. It's very, like, something feels shocking. Like, wait, you want me to do that? You want me to do this? Like, something's like getting to some kind of rawness. I'm getting rawness, realness, some kind of authenticity, some way that you deliver something or do something. Okay, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Okay, is going to make somebody a fortune, and nobody saw it coming. Not even you, to whomever I'm speaking to, whoever that is for. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. 5555 on the timer. It's going to be shocking. Like, you're going to pay me to do this? Seriously? I'm just being me. I'm not doing, they're like, exactly, that's what I want you to do. I don't know. It's something, I don't know what that is. Okay, guys, obviously, but it's an energy coming through, and something feels like it's been gaining momentum. All right. Somebody's, yeah, lurking in the shadows, or been watching in the shadows, watching something, watching someone. All right. And it's like someone fits something, just what they need. It's just what they need. It's just some fresh perspective or something. Y'all, that's what I'm getting. Okay, okay, whatever that is. Tell us what all this is, Spirit. What all this is. Interesting. 6 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Ooh. This is triumph. Somebody's seeing your strength. Winning. You're being recognized for your strength. Your resilience. Power. Your ability to take a lick and keep on ticking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an aura. You've been through a lot. You can give it. You've been through so much. You can balance something. Look at, she is on this point, balancing. And there's something about being able to give it right back to somebody. You're triumphing over this. And it's because you've been resilient. You've stood your ground. You've been able to, like, withstand what they've been dishing to you, trying to throw at you. Look at that baby. Somebody's trying to spin the block here. Yep. Yep. Somebody left you juggling. They left you on guard. They tried making you feel like you were the wrong choice. This is a feeling of nobody will want you. You're not good enough. That's what this feels like. You're not good enough. Nobody's going to want you. That's what this feels like. Somebody tried to make it really freaking hard for you to move forward. I'm telling you, it's like, you're not good enough. But somebody made the wrong choice. They're making choices while you're, like, trying to stand strong, put up your boundaries. They're making choices that do not align with them. My gosh. And they're trying to put that on you. But this is the thing, is like, nobody left you. They made a choice that left you with no choice. Does that make sense? Like, somebody chose to do something that kind of left you between a rock and a hard place, to where it really didn't seem like you had a good choice. It was like, wow, I either choose this shitty option or this shitty option. But you're finding a way through that. Through, like, all the barriers they tried to place on you. And your resilience, how strong you are, is what's getting you through. They wanted to leave you with no options. They're the ones that made the shitty option. And it feels like you've been guarded. Your confidence taking a hit for sure. Feeling like you can't win. Okay, that's the feeling that I'm getting. You can't win. There's no hope. I keep trying. This feels like you've been on the fence. Do I keep going or do I not? That I feel like we've already answered that question. You keep going. Yep. Yes. The strength. You keep going. You reach within, you have courage. You know what I'm saying? Your willpower, your strength. Someone else keeps, I'm telling you, this is like somebody's ego. This is like twofold, right? This is like somebody's ego has got them making the wrong choices, right? Holding back, keep going through. They're trying to like play like Mr. or Miss Tough Guy, right? Like, man, it's ego. I'm getting toxic masculinity. I don't, somebody's a fucking shithead, okay? I'm saying it like it is, all right? Somebody's a shithead. Look, whatever. Their feelings are hurt. That's their problem. I mean, we've all been shitheads at some point in our life, right? Like, there are things that we've all done that we're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. That was not very cool of me. It happens. Learning from it is what, determines like the type of person we are. Having the ability to say that, right? Some people say it for like show, but they don't really mean it. Given the chance, they would do that shit again because they don't care. But you had to like go within, have patience, compassion, grace. Whew, I feel like something really tested your wherewithal, I just heard. Somebody tested you, baby. Yes. Two of Wands came out on the fence. The Two of Wands usually means a planning phase, moving something forward. This is being in something or doing something and having to be patient, even when something didn't seem like it was moving forward. The way this flew out, right? Things move clockwise. You had to have patience for something to come into alignment. Yeah, I know. You can flip off the phone or the screen or whatever you're watching me through right now because I'm sure you're tired of hearing that. Me too. I get it. But something took a long time. Something took a long time to move forward, to come into alignment. You've had to have a lot of damn patience. You were not going to settle. And you knew that. Something's been a rough go, okay? Not simple. This is not a, yeah, B, it's been a rough 6 months. No, no, no. Something's been a rough like lifetime. Something's been a rough years. Something's been rough, okay? You've been getting your ass handed to you. A lot. I mean, a lot. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords. 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords. This is happiness. This is fulfillment within oneself. Do you see him? Who is happy? Whose wish fulfillment is ultimate betrayal? I mean, how many swords did you have to put in the dragon? Gonna slay the dragon. How many swords did you have to win? Are you kidding me? I told you. This is like somebody sitting back and being happy with the damage they've caused someone. That's not a human. That is a soulless creature. Look at this. You've had to wait. I told you, boo. You've had to wait for things to be in alignment to move forward. I told you. Thank you for the confirmation. Yes. Yes. I'm telling you. You see what this is? The Two of Swords. This is being at a crossroads. This with the Hierophant. Do you know what this is giving me? I'm not budging. I'm not budging on my morals. I'm not budging on my beliefs. I'm not budging on my values. You're not budging. This is surrendering, pausing, waiting, learning, listening, enlightenment. You're willing to wait for equal give and take, or to receive like what you know is coming to you for all the good you've done. Nine of Pentacles. This is, man, holy smokes. Holy smokes. You're manifesting. I mean, this is wild. Yeah, something's ending. Oh, baby. Okay, ooh, there's some fuck shit there. You've had to make it through a lot. You've had to balance a lot. This is like on your own. You had no choice. This is no choice. Because you're not settling and giving in and just choosing something, right, for, you know, I need to have someone with me kind of thing. You're like, no, I'm going to tough it out. It has not been fucking easy. Something has been really fucking hard. For someone, really fucking hard. And I already showed y'all, somebody don't give a about that. They could not care less. I don't give a rat's ass if they say they do. They don't. What Big Sean say? Say you want me to win, but really hope I lose. Yeah, that's the other person. They don't give a shit about your well-being or anybody else's. They care about them, their bottom line, what they have. Fuck them. And you've had to be patient. You've had to be very strong. You've had to be very courageous, because you've had to wait a long fucking time to move forward. Balanced. Have that willpower. Be unstoppable. Overcoming obstacles. Tackling them. It is your strength that is moving you towards success. People think that is like not that big of a deal. When they say only the strong survive, that is not like just something to say because it sounds good. I'm hearing it's hot out here for a pimp. It's hard out here. Only the strong survive. You can't be a wimp. You can't settle. You can't compromise your morals and your values. You cannot give up on yourself. You can't sell your soul. Sure, all these other people might be, far ahead. Maybe it's taken you a long time to make it somewhere, okay? Maybe you're not there yet and you're still on the way, right? But you being unwilling to compromise your values, your morals, that's what sets you apart. Remember, what you see on the outside is only what people want you to see. You don't know, right? Some people legitimately earned their spots. I just heard Taylor Swift. Yeah. Yes. She legitimately earned where she is. Post Malone legitimately earned where he is. Mind you, they're still good humans. But there are other people, I'm not saying the name I just heard. Oh my gosh. I just heard we got a list, yo. There are other people who have not. They act like that is so, no. They are superficial pieces of shit. Okay? Period, point fucking blank. Period. Point blank. I'm scared because the supernatural tech is no joke. I know when this comes out, we're probably about to see Lucifer, some angels. Okay. It's one of my favorite shows. Some of the stuff, right, is like dramatized and things like that. However, life imitates art, imitates life, y'all. You can actually learn a lot from that show, and they are very accurate on a lot of things. It's very cool. It's a very cool show. It really is. They did a very good job with that show. But this is like people saying, vampires, werewolves, and all that shit. That doesn't exist. Okay. If that what helps you sleep better at night. Okay. Where the heck do you think that stuff came from? You know what I mean? The things that we imagine or come up in our minds, right? It came from somewhere. And there are people who have a very hard time believing in that. And now there are going to be some people who can't see that, but I'm talking like people on the spectrum and stuff. And I understand why. I do. I do understand that. But other people they're very closed minded, okay? Because they hold on very tightly to old beliefs, okay? Old prejudices, things like that. And they're just not willing to change. Their mind has the capability to do so, but they don't. Do you get me? Their ego doesn't let them. King of Swords, that's Cain and Lucifer. I'm telling you. All right, Spirit. Look at this, baby. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. That's Claire. Claire followed her passion in the show. People wanted her to go to school. She had a hard life. People wanted her to go to school. They wanted her to follow a certain path, right? It was safer. Claire chose the unsafe thing, but it was her passion. And she was helping people. She wanted to do something that would make a positive change in the world. And she followed it courageously. And she was a badass. She had an attitude, smart mouth. People didn't want to listen to her because they thought she was nuts. But there were many times that what she said was spot on. And she often saw things before others who were well seasoned in that field saw it. Look, just because somebody's new in a field or they're new, showing up in something, right? That doesn't mean they're naive. That doesn't mean they don't know what they're talking about. It's like, don't be so quick to dismiss something just because you think someone's dumb or they're being rash or just jumping to conclusions. That's not always true. That's not always true. All right, so we know obviously what you're doing. What I said, what are these other people doing? Y'all. Oh, hail to the no. I heard meet their maker. Come on, get out of here. Meet their maker. Get out of here. Y'all. Yo, what the hell, baby? I mean, the Scorpio. Where the hell did this come up for? I had a Sagittarius reading like this. I was like, holy shit. Shocking. I heard meet their maker, y'all. I am not happy about that. This looks like I'm waiting. Oh, I don't. Okay. That might be for somebody, y'all. That might be for somebody, but, oh God. For someone, that's legit what that card says. Oh, I just heard yes. Damn it. That gives ego death a whole new name. Why in the hell? I'm telling you, look, I cannot. Pathway, I saw pathway. Okay. I saw Starseed, healer, this, because I'm telling you, this is somebody who with the wrong person trying to manipulate everything, what they do, how they can move, holding them back, I mean, this is like, look, somebody put all kinds of barriers in your way. Somebody made it very, very, very difficult. Somebody left you with very little room to budge. Someone left you in a very restrictive state. I mean, I'm getting like, I mean, restrictive, okay? Pressure, stress, tension. You had to acclimate to that chaos. Do you know what it's like to live in fight or flight for an extended period of time? That causes trauma. That's harm. That can literally hurt your physical and mental well being. And it's not something that you can prove in our justice system because it's shitty. You can't prove that. So divine justice has to step in, and how they deal with it's how they deal with it. Period. Somebody's a real baby. Come on. Do you know what a star seed is? A child of the cosmos? A celestial being? Somebody that's supposed to be here to do something? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Lying. Oh my gosh. Somebody's karma is about to be public for trapping a rising star, for trying to get them out of alignment. Look at that. Karmic masculine. Working. Look at this. With a trash box. An opportunist. Look at this, baby boo. Their new beginning. Oh, baby. Oh my God. Nope. For blocking a divine feminine. Doing rituals on their path. Look at that. Oh my God. Take a breath. I'm getting fired up. They're making me mad. Death. Something you've been praying for? You've been praying for something to end, for some kind of transformation? I just heard yes. You've been praying for something to end. Something about prayers answered? Your prayers have been heard? Why am I hearing Kendrick? Somebody's about to be hit with that light? What the fuck is that? There's something about your energy. Yes. Your auric field is strong. Yes. Something's bouncing back. Yes. I keep hearing that. Yes. Look at this. It's the end of a karmic connection. I told you, karmic cycles. Done. They're done. They're done. You've been praying for something to be over. I'm hearing, like, I've done the work. Look at this. Rising star. High priestess. New beginning. Shocking. Innocent. Shocking. You've been praying for something to end. Oh my God. This is strong, Scorpio. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at this. This is the end of you being locked in a damn cage with Lucifer? The end of the karmic contracts, baby. Yep. To all that hell that you got put through in the past. My God. Hold on a minute. You didn't give up. I'm telling you. You put the damn devil in his place. I just heard where he should be. This Six of Cups, that's a prophet. Do you see that? That's the angel tablet. He can read it. That's a prophet. They get messages. Messages from the divine. They're a messenger. The King of Cups. Yo. It blows my mind that the King of Cups in this deck is the alpha vampire. Blows my mind. This is somebody, he pretended, right? They were his children. Pretended that he was doing good, okay? He maintained this very calm, cool, collected attitude with a fucking smirk on his face. But he was vicious underneath. You made it through. I'm telling you. You went through a lot. A lot. You faced your demons. You did the healing. You went through, you got your ass handed to you. But you prophesized something. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You got gifts or something here, boo. You knew something about somebody. You fucking knew something. You knew somebody was all love and light and nice and they were calm and they were, no, that was the alpha vampire. They were the biggest fucking energy vamp of them all. You called someone out, baby. You called somebody out. You sure the fuck did. Look at this. Look at this. Now somebody's, baby. Now someone's pissed. Oh, I'm telling you. Somebody fought you hard. Somebody fought you fucking hard. I'm telling you, you can called somebody out. You had to, like, I don't know what you had to deal with, a lust demon. If you told somebody else was just a, you know, opportunistic WHORE, but you trapped something. You like, this is like, okay, I don't know who the hell I'm talking to, but you have overcome a shit ton of things. Okay? This is like people throwing Jezebel spirits and dark work and all this shit at you. Okay? When I say warrior, okay, you are like, and I don't mean this lightly, but this is what I'm getting, archangel strength. Your resilience is like unmatched. I don't know what the hell you did, okay? But you had to fight against a lot. And now it feels like somebody else is, oh my God. It's like they're trapped with it. Look at this. You're getting the foe caught the fuck up. Yes, you are. They are trapped with it. They're done. Karmic contracts are being closed. You've successfully overcome something. Somebody else, I'm telling you, look at all these. Someone else can no longer. Nope, it stopped. Something stopped. You spoke something to existence. You got mad enough to say something, like enough. Like you said something and something like shattered. I don't know what the hell it did. Yeah, they're showing me like a gear, like in the universe, like no more. This is like you have some Ghostbuster equipment or something, and you've like blocked something out, and now this is all tied to somebody else. Somebody else is now trapped in this. Okay, what's coming up here? What's coming up? Yeah, ooh, you have spiritual gifts. You have spiritual gifts, and somebody was using their spiritual gifts for the wrong thing to leave you rejected. Yeah, something's getting exposed. Yes, 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 yes. Because oh my God, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I'm telling you, this is King of Wands energy. This is like having authority. Virgo, healing, transmutation, right? Alchemy, okay, work, etc. Service to others. I'm telling you. Someone behind the scenes wanted you to reject your gifts. They wanted to make you think, I'm telling you, that you were crazy. Demonic. You know, in the show Supernatural, they say psychics are monsters. It's the weirdest fucking thing. I never understood that part of it, really. But okay. Yep. They want it. Look at this. They have you stuck in lack and struggling. And they did candle magic. Look at this. Somebody was bold and in their ego. Impersonating. They were big money. They were this and that, talking shit to other people. I just heard she has some nerve saying that about you after what she did. Why does this feel like an asshat lied? Yep, projection. Lied about you? Projected a bunch of shit at you? Energy work? Saying that you were the reason for something happening or going down like it did? Oh, hail to the no. Somebody said you were a false prophet. Somebody said you were a false prophet. You don't know your head from your ass. and you're crazy. Wow. Okay. If y'all have seen Supernatural, what happens when somebody tries to attack a prophet? What happens when somebody tries to go after? Okay. I know it sounds crazy, but a chosen one. Okay. You have a mission. All right. Not everybody is brave enough to do this. Not authentically. So what happens? They get hit with the light, boo-boo. Yeah. Yeah, they can do. Look at this. I'm telling you. Copying your work and shit. Pretend. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Do you see that? Somebody who came. No. No, don't you dare. You were a friend to someone? Yeah. You were supposed to be their guide? You were an angel to this person. You were a guide to this person. You were here to help this person. You have gained spiritual ranking. You. Look. Nobody's better than anybody. I'm not saying that. I think all humans, right? Like you do good, you should get good. We all deserve to be happy. I'm very big on that. Equality and shit. I don't. But when someone is just unwilling to learn things, they insist on being selfish. They don't want to take accountability. Okay. It's like this is not somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Oh, I just heard narcissist. Narcissistic tendencies, narcissist. Okay. Somebody's just repeating patterns. Okay. This is someone who's not interested in like broadening their mind or opening their perspective. All right. This is wow. That's what's happening. Yeah. That's what's coming soon. And it's something you've prayed for. You haven't prayed for them. Yeah, I just heard quite the contrary. You haven't prayed for them to have bad happen. I heard quite the contrary. You wanted somebody to learn the lesson. You wanted someone to heal, to become a better person, to like be themselves, to see who they truly were, to allow it, right? But they didn't want to. So now it's ending. It's ending. The contract's ending. The blockage is ending. The mask is ending. The karmic lesson. They have to heal. It's either make something right, transform, do the right thing, or I just heard get hit with that light. For some people, there might be a permanent ending. Okay, I don't say that lightly. I don't wish that on anyone. I don't agree with that. I don't like messages like that. It bothers me a great deal. But this is my job. I say what I receive. It is not what I want for somebody. Okay, let's not get it twisted. But for somebody, this is the consequences of their actions repeatedly to another person. And something's happened, it feels like over many lifetimes. Okay, so it's like the time is now. I just heard before the next new moon. Before the next new moon. Well, whenever that is. It's a month from now. Technically, it's June 15th, right? So the new moon just happened. I believe in Gemini. The next new moon is Cancer. So before the next new moon. Okay, so there's swift changes coming in. I just heard more than you expected, better than you expected. Something, so I'm getting a lot. Something you're going to have to sit down for because it's going to be a shock. Something you're going to have to pinch yourself for because you're not going to believe it. I just heard more. You're going to think it's more than you're worthy of. No, I don't know what that means, but I mean, I know what that means, but I don't. It's something you're going to have to get over because something you're worthy of, whatever you're receiving, and so much more. Okay, whoever this is for, you're going to know what the heck it means. Okay, that's what I have. Anywho, Scorpio, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Look, be a good human, y'all. Give the day a good you. It's the only thing we can control is ourselves. Period. So just give the day a good you. That's it. No matter what all these other arseholes do. Okay? All right. Till next time, y'all. Peace.